I'm Taylor Oracle, and this is a reading for AS. AS wants to know, I was looking for a guy in marriage, then I was diagnosed with breast cancer. Now I'm getting my treatment done. I want to know, after my cancer, will the guy marry me? Will we have kids? When will I get married, etc., etc.? All right, so let's check this out. So we do have this this balance that needs to occur, and the balance is one of those things to where when you get any major illness, it's always pretty much focused on your mind, and you're wondering, will you be able to do this and do that and things like this. But it looks like that the sort of bringing a balance into that is going to be a necessity. So instead of focusing on just the illness, or instead of making the illness the top priority as far as your life, you're going to have to balance the illness in with the rest of your life. So Temperance sort of shows us that with the balancing act that she's doing with the pouring of the water, etc., etc. So it's one of those things to where you need to not really think of the breast cancer as being something that's going to derail your entire life. It's more something that you have, that you can get over, that you can get treatment for, that you can move on and live the rest of your life with that balance, because there are so many treatments available for that, that could be successful, or it could be one of those things to where you have a lot of treatments that will make you better, or will not really affect your life as much as it probably seems that it will affect it immediately. So you do have that, whenever you're diagnosed with something, you do have that upfront rush of, oh my God, everything is going to derail because of this. How many things are going to be ruined? I'm losing my voice, etc. So one of those things where you don't need to worry about that. Everything will balance out. So I think you have a lot of negative expectations of what will come in your life, or what will come of your life once you go forward with this. But I think that your life is, again, going to be in balance. So the negative expectations turned upside down sort of gives us that your life won't be really ruined by the event. It will just be affected by it. It's one of those things where you're going to have to incorporate that into your life, not really as a life derailment, or, oh my God, this is going to be something that's going to make my life terrible, but something that is a part of yourself and won't ruin everything, but it will affect your life, and it will be different, make your life a bit different. So one of those things, again, is coming to terms with that. So she's sort of holding the moon here. In other words, you have to sort of hold that with you and take that with you. And this is going to be something that, if you're treated for it and cured, or if you're just treated for it and you can live just fine, or whatever, it's going to be a balancing act, again, just like the Temperance card, except it's going to be something that you need to hold on to and to make as a part of your life, as something that I have. This is something that I take with me, sort of an intuitive level and an emotional level as well. You have to sort of get emotionally adapted to that in order to make that transition. And so we do have the Success card, basically the Six of Wands. And the Success card means that, yes, you will get married. It's not going to be a problem that's going to end your marriage. It's going to be something that's going to derail all the marriage possibilities that you have. So you will get married and everything will be just fine. So we have two good Success cards here at the end. I don't really see this as something that just totally, knocks you out of the loop per se. It's not something that just derails. Again, I keep using derail, but it sort of fits, right? It's not something that ruins your life, essentially. It's not something like that. It's something, we have a Success card here and another Success card here. It's something that, Three of Cups, the emotional support from friends, right? The party, the emotional support from friends. And the Six of Wands, in other words, the success where everyone's celebrating, everyone's flying a flag, and everything came out well. So you have two of these, but they're different, right? So this one is if you look at most of the other versions of this, you'll find the Success card has a rider, and the rider is sort of roaming through and everyone's cheering for him. I think this is something that you're going to recover from fully, and it's not going to be, too terrible as a part of your life. In addition, I see this success as a bonding sort of a success as marriage, and you're going to be able to get married and things like this. You're not the only person that's ever had breast cancer, and many people happily married with breast cancer and fighting it and cured it or whatever. But I think that it's going to be a thing to where you have a network of friends and family is going to be the big part of moving past this, and friends and family are going to be a big part in your celebration of marriage. I don't think you're going to have any issues getting married whatsoever. This is not going to get in your way, but obviously it is something that you're going to have to deal with, contend with, and incorporate into your life as part of you, which I know it's hard to incorporate something negative in your life as part of you, but you're going to have to do that in order to sort of move forward past that. Otherwise, you're just going to be constantly thinking about it, worrying about it, and, you know, what is this going to derail next? What is this going to ruin next? Is not the attitude to have. The attitude to have is, I'm going to fight it, I'm going to incorporate this, and then we're going to get rid of it and have success both in marriage and in treating the disease. So good luck, and if that is my reading. If you would like a reading of your own, please email me. In the description is an email address. Email me your question. Be aware it takes a few weeks to get to it, but thank you so much for watching, and please like and subscribe.